눈빛이 시시하게 느껴져 yeah, yeah. 내 사랑받고 싶다면 뭉쳐지는 마음 Good luck kitty kitty you like me Good luck kitty kitty I like you Good luck 손에 미는 lucky lucky 지루해진 너에게 난 얼음처럼 chill 머릿속을 루즈해 뻔한 사랑은
Hey guys, it's nice to see you guys again. Thank you for keeping up with my uploading times. For today's makeup, I'm going to start with my brows. I'm going to use Dip Brow from Anastasia and a little angled brush that I got like 1,000 years ago in Silks. So I'm just taking an angled brush and just filling in my brows, and I'm just going to fast forward this part because this part for me is not so fun. So voila, there we go. Instagram brows. For my eyes, I'm going to start with a primer as usual, and this is my favorite one because it has a little bit of skin color to this primer and it does the job. So I'm just going to take a flat brush, I'm going to spread it a very thin layer all over my eyelids and up to my brow bone, and it also cleans up my brows, whatever I missed, and hides the little baby hairs as well. So I'm going to put that on my eyelids and then going to set it with a translucent powder from Neutrogena. Once I've done that, we're going to go straight into eyeshadows. Today we're going to use Colourpop eyeshadows because if you follow me on Snapchat, you saw that I got a bunch of them and I swatched them and I absolutely love them. And so I'm just going to take this iridescent white eyeshadow, and these eyeshadows are absolutely incredible and they feel really interesting. I'm using my ring finger as you can see, but they're very, very creamy, but they're also very blendable, which I've never felt an eyeshadow like this before, so it's very nice. Here I'm taking the shade Deux, or you can take any taupe eyeshadow or light brown color. I'm taking it on a soft round dome brush instead of using a blender brush. I like to use a little bit of pointed tapered blending brush for this part. I'm just going to put that softly into the crease. And this color is from the quad that Jenn collaborated with Colourpop, and it is a perfect transition color. And you guys see that I always use my Tarte lip palette, but I really feel like these quad that Jenn made is going to really replace them. This is the color Trois or 3. I know my French is... I took Spanish in high school, not French, so bear with me. This is number 3, you know, French, number 3, however we say that. And we're just going to put that right on top, but we're going to try to make sure that we're not going to hide the first color though, because we want all the colors to be seamless to be and also blended. And we're taking the color Quatre. I don't know how to say that word, but number 4, there we go. And it's a very, very dark brown, and almost is close to a black, but it's not quite so black though, but it's almost like a chocolate brown. And I'm going to take a little small blend brush, and this one is a little bit flat, and I'm just going to put that precisely where I want them, and the outer V should be the very darkest, and I'm going back and forth with my round dome brush, and I'm going to really blend that out. Once I got that, I'm going to take this glitter eyeshadow, and it looks really sheer on the fingers, but once I put it on my eyelids, I noticed that this is really, really pretty. It has very fine flecks of glitter, and it also doesn't feel like you have glitter on your eyelids. It's not heavy at all, but it adds the perfect amount of glamour, which I am a big fan of this. Now, also, I want the inner corners to be really shiny, and also I don't have the best quality camera ever, so it doesn't pick up all the shine in the inner corners that I want, so I'm going to add the really intense highlighter that I can find on this planet Earth, and I'm going to put that in the corner, which is my Ofra Illuminating brush stripes. And then I found this really interesting makeup from Revlon the other day, and which I freaking love. So I have monolids, and when I put eyeliner on, it doesn't show in the inner corners because once I open my eyes, that part is always hooded, so it's very pointless. So I'm taking the gold eyeliner, I'm going to put that on, and it just adds the perfect amount of sparkles, and it's actually very, very beautiful. And of course it's at Revlon, so it's very affordable, and I think it's awesome. And the other side is actually a cream eyeshadow. It almost doesn't feel like a cream, it's almost like a liquid. And so the outer corner, since that's the part that you guys can actually visibly see, I'm going to take a NYC black eyeliner, which I love this. It's very matte and it's not very fast drying though, but it does have a brush tip, so you can create that very fine pointing tip that Sleeping Beauty would actually fall asleep because it's so pointy. That's probably not how that story worked, but you guys get the point. For my waterline, I'm going to take a white eyeliner. I'm going to really widen my waterline. It just opens up my eyes and I think it looks beautiful. For a lower lash line, I'm using Birthday Boy. This is also a Colourpop eyeshadow, but it was a limited edition, and basically it is a medium brown with a little bit specks of glitter in it. So if you don't have this, basically you can just take a medium brown dark shade and you can just run that down your lower lash line and smoke it out, and it will be perfect. Now we got the eyes done, basically, and we're going to go on to this face. I'm using this Backlight filter, Becca primer. I think that's, well, I think I just really messed that name up, but you guys get the point. And I'm just trying it because it's a sample that I got, and I'm just going to put that all over my face, and I noticed that it feels really, really good. It smells awesome as well. It smells kind of floral-y, not too strong as well, but it does give that really intense glow to my face. And so I just noticed that it is good for only people when I'm filming though, because I have oily skin, and so this added to my oily skin will be very interesting probably. So since I'm just gonna film and wash it right off after I'm done filming, I think it's awesome. It just adds that perfect touch of glow to my skin. For my foundation, I'm using Cover FX Oil-Free Natural Finish Foundation, and I'm using my Artis 007 brush. I also just got this, and I talked about it on my Snapchat again. If you guys don't follow me on Snapchat, I talk a lot on there, and I also do lots of makeup and skincare related things, so go ahead and follow me. And so what I love about this brush is that a little goes a long way, and that's the thing that I heard a lot when I was looking at other people's videos about Artis brushes, and I never thought it was this good, so I love that brush. For my under eyes, I'm using Laura Mercier's Secret Camouflage Concealer, and I'm using a stippling brush as well. I'm using a stippling brush because it doesn't pick up too much product, and I don't want too much under my eyes as well. And this concealer is like about a shade lighter, so it's going to be perfect for highlighting and concealing under my eyes. And it has a little bit of yellow undertone, which it's like good color correcting, and it's going to cancel out the blueness and the darkness underneath my eyes. I'm just going to put a very thin layer. I'm just going to also balance out all of my face, so I'm going to put it under my eyes, nose, cheeks, chin, and on my forehead. And wherever I put the highlighter on, I want to keep the brightness. I'm going to take this Hourglass powder, which is Diffused Light, and it's a yellow based powder, and also has a little specks of glitter, but if you put it on your face, it's almost not even visible. It just adds that perfect radiance and brightness to your face. And for everywhere else, I also wanted to a little bit mattify it, and since I want it to last a little bit longer and photograph well, so I'm going to use my Airbrush Flawless Finish powder from Charlotte Tilbury. For bronzer and contouring, I recently want to do a little bit of subtle one, so I'm just going to just focus this on towards my ears, and wherever I just pointed out with my fingers, I'm going to focus that mostly there, and I'm going to use a sweeping motion and just really sweep it in and really blend it out as much as I can, just so it looks more like a tan, natural tan, more than like an obvious contour on my face, because whenever I do that, it just looks like I have a blob of brown on my cheeks and it does not look cute. And also putting some on my temple because I have a round face and this just slims down my face. And whatever's left, you can just put it on your nose to have a slimmer nose effect, and also put it down your lips to give it a pouty effect on your lips. For my highlight, I'm using the Champagne Glow face palette from Becca and Jaclyn Hill, which I am very proud of Jaclyn because this is an amazing palette, and I'm using the Rose Spritz color, which is a pink color which has a lot of glitter in it. So I'm just using it very sparingly because it is Jaclyn Hill's based makeup product, so of course it's very pigmented, so I'm just going to use it very sparingly, and I'm just going to take it on this very fluffy brush, and I'm just going to sweep that on my cheeks, and it just gives that perfect hint of healthiness back to my skin because it has that little glitter in it. For my highlight, I'm mixing Champagne Pop and Prosecco Pop. I can use just Prosecco Pop as well, but I just, might as well, if I have both of them, why not mix it? And so I'm just going to take that on a little bigger stippling brush, and just because I don't want too much product on my chin, actually on my cheeks, because I have lots of texture and pores, so highlighters do emphasize pores. So if you have lots of pores like I do, if you want, you just use a stippling brush and you can get way more control over it. For my lips, I'm using Anna Nicole, which is a very orange-based red. This is from Jeffree Star. Every time I wear this color, I get lots of compliments on YouTube, Snapchat, and Instagram. So apparently you guys love me wearing this color, and I also love this formula as well. It's very watery when you first put it on, and it dries complete matte, and it's very comfortable to wear, and it's one of my favorite liquid lipsticks out there in the world. For here, obviously I'm just curling my lashes, and I'm getting ready for mascara. I recently found this L'Oreal one, and this is the non-waterproof one. They have a waterproof one as well, but this just lengthens and volumes my Asian lashes like I cannot believe. And I feel like I finally found a mascara that really works for my lashes, and I'm very happy about this. And for my false lashes, I'm using Intoxicating from Flutter Lashes, which they're very dramatic and very fluffy, but it has the perfect amount of drama. And this is basically the whole entire tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and see you in my next video.